Have you ever had one of those days where something happens? Something that worries you, hurts you, or leaves this heavy cloud hanging around you, and suddenly you stop. You don't know what to do anymore. You don't know how to move forward or how to get to that stage of your life. Everything around you starts crumbling under the weight of that feeling. But hey, I get you. And all I can tell you is there is a better way to deal with bad feelings. A way to let them exist while taking advantage of them and slowly lose their grip on you. This video advice is for all of you, my dearest creative souls. And I know it works because I've been there recently. Oh, before we continue, I suppose I should introduce myself properly. Hi, I'm Kimi, your goddess of creativity and shelter, a tiny keeper of wandering thoughts, forgotten dreams, and the quiet corners where ideas are born. Creating has always been my way of understanding the world, and perhaps that's why I wanted to sit here with you today. Because even goddesses have storms of their own. Now then, where were we? Oh, yes. You know, something happened in my personal life. Actually, I'm still going through it. I felt so down, so blue, and at some point I just grabbed a pen. Then I realized something. I didn't want to keep those emotions trapped inside me anymore. I needed somewhere to place them. So I started doing what I love the most, creating. Not necessarily making masterpieces or creating amazing works of art, just creating, drawing, writing, imagining. But wait, is making art suddenly the magical cure to all your problems? Well, I am not saying that, not exactly, but we are getting there. Because this isn't really about expressing your emotions and throwing them away like burning old letters. It's more about embracing them, letting yourself feel them from a different perspective, working with them, not against them. Because your emotions don't have to lead you, you have to lead them. You can turn discomfort into productivity. But I feel like garbage. How am I supposed to be productive? Well, that might just be your mind trying to convince you to stay still. Of course you can be productive, maybe just not in the way you're imagining. Allow me to use myself as an example. There were so many scenarios running through my head. Everything felt messy inside me. I didn't feel like drawing beautiful things. I didn't feel inspired. I didn't want to write anything exciting. But I kept holding my pencil anyway, staring at the blank canvas. I felt sad and wanted to sleep. But instead, I drew someone sleeping. I started writing about how I felt, but not in a simple way. I wasn't writing, I feel sad. I tried turning that feeling into stories, into metaphors, into images, into something I could look at. And something interesting happened. The more I let those emotions out, the more ideas started showing up. I felt like I was cleaning the dust out of my soul. Little by little, my imagination started breathing again. Ideas became more ideas. And suddenly, I flipped the coin. I remember thinking, wait, I can really do this. I am being productive. Maybe not in the way I originally wanted, but it gave me courage. It gave me movement. It gave me purpose. And eventually, I started focusing more on my professional goals. Not because my sadness disappeared, but because I finally felt like I was moving somewhere. I felt fulfilled. So are you completely healed now? Well, not completely, not yet. But I'm getting there. Even if what happened still hurts, it became part of me. Now, my creative block is gone. I am actively working on my portfolio. I'm organizing my social media. I'm coming back to my dreams. And I'm focusing on what makes me happy. Or maybe on what I think will make me happy. And even now, when time feels limited, I still allow myself these little moments where I dive into my inner world. Kind of like what I'm doing with this video right now. So whatever it is you do, whether it's professional or just for yourself, allow your feelings to exist and use them for your benefit. Craft something, sculpt, write, sing, draw, paint, whatever form of creation speaks to your soul. Even if you think you're terrible at it, even if no one sees it, even if you keep it private. I promise you, sometimes all it takes is a tiny spark, a tiny silver light, and slowly, very slowly, you will start feeling warmth again. And before I float away, my little souls, thank you for staying here with me. Whatever battles you're fighting right now, I truly wish you strength, patience, and kinder days ahead. Your struggles do not exist only to hurt you. Sometimes they become the very material from which we build ourselves. The things that break us can also shape us, sharpen us, and quietly become our own strength. So keep creating, keep moving, and keep turning your shadows into something beautiful. If you made it all the way here, thank you so much for staying with me for a little while. It means a lot. And if this tiny moment together meant something to you too, I'd really appreciate your support. Maybe by leaving a like or sharing your thoughts down in the comments. I'd love to hear them. And if you happen to like my art too, maybe this little tube friend I've been working on over here caught your attention, you can always wander through my socials and visit my creative world. I won't keep you any longer now. I'll see you in next video, stream, or perhaps somewhere in my world. Well, see you around, little souls. And don't forget to imagine.